the recent years, Lithuania has shown a very big economy growth in 2024, and in 2025 this growth will continue. And tell us, please, how have these results been achieved?
So we are very glad that Lithuanian economy, from being the lowest in EU when we just entered the EU, right now is the first growing, one of the first growing in EU. And I think the biggest achievements were that we were able always don't let good crisis to go to waste. Every time we're trying to use the crisis to move forward, never to stop, and always to create very competitive environment for our businesses, because we always understood that if businesses thrive, then the countries thrive. So, for example, after financial crisis, Lithuania in 2008, Lithuania have created a really competitive environment for fintech sector to be developed. Under the pandemic, Lithuania also created a very good environment for life science sector to be developed. And right now, when we have war ongoing in Ukraine and all Europe, and geopolitically everybody is concerned about defense, about security, so we are developing our defense industry and trying to create the most advanced infrastructure, regulation possibilities for the sector to be developed.
In this economical growth, what role has played the innovations, the digitalization, and these things that are new, that how it helped you?
That's a very simple example. If any Lithuanian would go somewhere abroad, the first thing that we notice how slow the internet is somewhere abroad in comparison to Lithuania, and how we are advanced in e-governance procedures. We can do almost everything online. You can, even you are a foreigner, you could apply for your permit to live in Lithuania online. You can do lots of things, from banking to creating your startup or starting your businesses, and everything is possible to do online. So for us, it's vitally important, and I think it's what we used to, and that's how we imagine moving forward. And when we think about advancement in economy and having economy to be transformed, we can't do it without innovation. So we are thinking about it right now. Lithuania is spending on R&D about 1%. We're striving to double it, especially to reach the innovation in life science sector, where we would like by 2030 to reach 5%. So that's a key for our moving forward strategy.
What's the dynamics of the salary growth since you joined the EU and the period 2004 till 2024?
If I'm not mistaken, our salaries grew by 6 times since we joined EU, until now the average salary grew that much.
Okay. Tell us, please, what measures is Lithuania taking to create a comfortable environment for the business?
I don't know where to start. Starting, let's say, we just hit the news a couple days ago about Lithuania being one of the most competitive countries in the world in the global competitiveness ranking. We are, if I'm not mistaken, 21st, and in EU countries we are 9th economy talking about competitiveness. So that says a lot. We are trying to create such regulational environment for businesses easily to be established, so to have all different forms of businesses. If you want to start it, if you want to start a startup, technological, or you just want to open a cafeteria, it's all easy, and we always guarantee a support from the government during your work, during your way to achieve your goals. At the same time, we are also thinking about the companies who can make this transformation even greater. So, for example, for big investors that are coming and investing millions, hundreds of millions in our economy, and it doesn't matter if it's local investor or foreign direct investor that comes to Lithuania. So right now, our minister actually right now is in the parliament, and we are discussing a new legislation proposed of our government that we called investment highway. And what it says, So, for example, right now, if you would like to start a new company, new industrial facility in Lithuania, it would take you probably a new factory, right? It would take you probably around 2 years, and it's quite similar to different EU countries. But what we are proposing to make it less than 1 year, just 8 months, or for really strategic investment to make it even less than that, up to 3 or 4 months instead of 2 years. That's how we make our country and our industry compatible.
Thank you. And tell us, please, what key steps have allowed Lithuania to take over its economy in the last 20 years?
I think the beginning was, of course, the EU. Being accepted into EU, that's also not just EU funds that came into Lithuania, but also all the know-how and knowledge and regulation that are always pushing us to do more, to reach more and to dream about more. All the council suggestions how we can achieve for more, also being in OECD, also adopting Euro and being a NATO member, that these were the key steps. And also being in a dialogue, because if you work just within the government trying to make the decisions, you probably won't find the best ones. You always have to be in synergy with your NGOs, with your society, and definitely with your businesses to understand what they need and to understand how we can achieve more and to be more competitive than the rest of the countries.
Sectors are the most growth drivers in Lithuania?
I would start with 3. So it's information and communication, then engineering and life sciences. But also what we see during the latest year, it's definitely the development of fintech, which is kind of in the field of technology. And right now, during last year, we are very strong in defense industry.
Tell us, please, what are the relationships between Lithuania and Moldova in economic domain?
Moldova has always had and always will be a friend of Lithuania. And our presidents did have quite a few meetings discussing how our countries could help each other, and we are always going to be the supporter for Moldovan way towards being a member on EU.
Okay. So now tell us, please, can the potential of the cooperation be expanded, especially in the light of European integration of the Republic of Moldova?
This question have been discussed within EU member states as well. So what products could come from Moldova, what products could be, where we could see supply chains between our countries. Because for European Union, for our all member states, we would like to be able to have this hub of supply chains within the EU, so that we could have economic security, also in general to be secure and be independent and be competitive globally.
That's all.